Hey guys, it's Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do my March 2020 plan with me. And before we get into that, I just want to do a quick flip through on how February has been going. If you followed my last video, it had to do with hot chocolate and hearts. So this is how February has been playing out so far. Here's my little mood tracker here going. Memories, gratitude, my Dutch door is... I still have to do the last week of February here. I'm filming this a bit early, taking stock. And then I had to do another monthly themes page here because I ran out of room. So you guys voted on Lucky Charms for March. It was between that or Dr. Seuss. I got a lot of different suggestions, but those are the ones like I narrowed down to because I felt like it was pertinent to the time of year. So regardless, Lucky Charms won. And so I... did the Lucky Charm shapes here. I'll show you the colors. 761 in carnation. This is like the shooting star thing. In 991, which is the light ochre, and the gray in 89. This is warm gray 1. Then we have the horseshoe in the purple sage 623. Our little shamrock little doodle here 173 willow green, and then the green sap green in 245. Our little crescent moon here in aqua 401. Our pot of gold in again that light ochre 991. And the pale yellow in 062. And then we have our rainbow colors again, repeating 401 in the aqua, 062 in the pale yellow, and the 761 in carnation. And then our little balloon here in the mauve in 817. So we're going to do, you know, Lucky Charms, rainbows kind of thing here. So we're going to do cover page. I did a simpler calendar for March, goals and notes. I have a lot that comes up in the spring between getting ready for Easter. Both of my kids' birthdays are in the spring, April and May. So I like to just kind of get the ball rolling and write down some things I need to do or brainstorm. So I'm leaving a lot more room this month for just jotting down whatever comes to my mind. My mood tracker, which will be a surprise, memories, gratitude, affirmations, and then we're going to get into the first week of March. So let's get to it and enjoy. So first up, we have our cover page and our calendar page in one spread. The way that the pages fell for February, it allowed me to do 2 pages. So I said, let me do my cover page, and then I did a non-traditional take on my calendar page, I'll explain in a minute. As far as the cover page goes, going off the Lucky Charms theme, I decided to do a pot of gold with a rainbow shooting out of it, using, of course, the theme's colors. And then on the left-hand side, I have all of the Lucky Charms symbols kind of floating up in the air, like coming out of the pot of gold. Really, really fun take on the theme. I even went so far as to research the font that they used on the Lucky Charms cereal boxes. So I tried to mimic that all throughout the headers, through all the spreads. So hopefully I did a good enough job. And so going back to the calendar, I did more of a running list approach. This has been a layout that I've used in the past, and I find myself going back to it from time to time. In this case, because like I said, there are so many more things and events that come about in the spring, I wanted a more functional way visually to look at it. And of course the traditional spread works, but I had divided it, in this case, personal bills I have to pay, appointments that I have, and then on the other side I have anything school related with my son, events, crazy hat day, whatever is going on. Visually for me, it's just easier to look at it, I think, this way. So we're going to see how this works out for March. If I like it, then I'll do it again for April. If not, then I can always go back to what I was doing before. And the last thing I want to mention is for all of the font, the pen that I'm using for all the black for the writing is my Pentel sign pen, which I have linked in my Amazon shop. But I really love how this came out. It's so fun. It's so colorful and bright for spring, and it just really makes me happy to see all this color. What I did this month that I haven't done in a long time is set a goals and notes page to dedicate more space. In the spring, I have a lot going on, Easter and my kids' birthdays and everything that comes up. So I really wanted more like a brain dump page to really just ease my mind and know that there's a place to write down all the ideas and all the things that I have to do. And so I've already put to good use, and I'm really happy that I did this. And I really don't know why I don't do this more often. But I'm really happy that I just have a place to jot everything down and make my life a lot easier. Next up, I have my mood tracker and my memories page. And what I decided to do for the mood tracker was to go off the pot of gold theme. So I have the pot of gold at the bottom, and then from there, I have my moods for the 31 days of March in this huge rainbow. And then in the pot of gold, I have what each color will represent as far as moods go. So I know what color goes for what mood. Again, I love seeing these mood trackers unfold. As you know, if you've been following me, I always love to see the whole big picture at the end of the month. Just so fun, and it motivates me to want to keep track every day. So I can't wait to see how this is all done. And then on the other side, I have my memories page. I've been doing my memories more like in a list format, kind of like the date and then what happened. I'd really like to get back to more of like a doodle approach, but again, like I said, springtime is very busy. Hopefully I'll revisit that in the summer, but for now, just a very practical, plain memories page, just a running list of what happens throughout the month. And keeping true to my simple spreads, gratitude and affirmations here. Again, a running list, 31 days. And if you haven't noticed, I throughout these spreads, I will choose one of the lucky charms and draw one on each spread. So for gratitude, for example, I have like the leprechaun hat green, so the lines will alternate in green. And then for affirmations, I think I have the crescent moon in blue, so those lines will alternate in the light blue color. And I just like to do this as a fun way of just incorporating more color and just making it more fun, because for me, that's what it's all about. Not only functionality, but just having it look cute and fun. That makes me happy. So any way I can do that and incorporate it, I will. And last but not least, we have our first weekly setup for March. Surprisingly enough, I am not going to do a Dutch door for March. I don't know. This is one of those months where I feel like the theme is so fun that I don't want to be limited on the space that I can use on a page. So I said, okay, no, let's not do a Dutch door. It's okay. And so I revisited this weekly layout that I've done in the past and incorporated the theme in it. And I really love how fun and colorful this came out. Each day features a little lucky charm, and then that box is like colored in with that corresponding color. So you kind of have like this rainbow thing going on. But it's really functional. The top, the small boxes on the top are for my weather. Obviously, the bigger box is for my tasks. And then the bottom is for the meals. And then it leaves me a column, quite a bit of space to tackle things that I wanted to specifically do in that week. But I just really feel like it's a fun way, and it allows me to experiment with the weeklies from week to week. So we'll see how this all unfolds. So here is the final flip through of all of my March pages. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you've gained inspiration in making your spreads more fun for the spring, and this is a really fun theme to do. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. All of my supplies are linked to my Amazon shop, and until next time, bye.